Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. I'm here with another dream. Okay. This dream was a little weird and then it got intense towards the end, y'all. In this dream, I saw a man that was it's like he was trapped inside of this glass box. And he's in the box and someone comes up to him and they're like, "Are you trapped in there? Do you want to come out? Let me help you." And he's like, "No, no, 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 I'm going to stay." And they're like, "Okay." And so they make sure he's sure and he's okay. And then they leave. Once they leave, he begins to walk around the glass box. And it's like, as soon as this person leaves, he realizes that he's stuck. Okay. And he starts, like, this boy is not funny. It got kind of creepy. Okay. He started to walk into like, he's basically slamming himself into the glass. He is basically like, using his face to break the glass, trying to, and he doesn't. He starts hurting himself really bad. And, yeah, it's like he started to panic at the end when he realized it that he was stuck there. The scripture comes from Ecclesiastes 10 and 18. Through laziness, the rafters sag. Because of idle hands, the house leaks. A feast is made for laughter. Wine makes life merry. And money is the answer for everything. Do not revel the king even in your thoughts, or curse the rich in your bedroom. Because a bird in the sky may carry your words, and a bird on the wing may report what you say. Ooh-wee. So here's the message, okay? For somebody, you were sent to rescue somebody. You were sent to pull someone out of a trap, okay? Now, at first glance, this person did not realize that they were trapped. And I feel like that is what the glass represents because the glass, with it being glass, he was able to see outside. So it kind of gave him the feeling that he wasn't trapped. It gave him the feeling that, oh no, I'm just standing here because I want to. And I'm just sitting here because this is where I want to sit. He didn't realize that he was literally trapped in that area until someone came and said, "Yo, you trapped. Let me help you get out of there." And it's like, whoever this person was, when you came trying to rescue them, they it's, how do I say, it's like they felt as though you were belittling them, or they felt as though you were looking down upon them, or they felt like, it's kind of like, I don't even know how to say, it's like they didn't want to look at you as their savior. They didn't want to look at you as someone who had came to rescue them. They didn't want, they were basically being arrogant and cocky. They allowed their ego to push them to say, "No, no, I'm fine here. This is where I want to be." Like, it's kind of like, yeah, and that's literally what happened. Like, this is someone that they were trapped. They were in a trap and you came to rescue them. And instead of them saying, "Yeah, please get me out of here," they were like, "I'm not in a trap. I want to be here. I'm not in a trap. I'm fine. Everything is fine." And as soon as you left, they realized that they were trapped. As soon as you left, they realized they couldn't leave. As soon as you left, it's like they started to wig out. They wanted out of the trap. And instead of, you would have been able to help them. I feel like you had the tools, you could have just cut a little hole and, you know what I'm saying, got them out of there. But no, they didn't want that the easy way. It would have been so easy. It would have been easier for you to get them out of there. And they wanted to do it themselves. For some of you, they wanted to do it themselves. For some of you, they wanted to act as if it wasn't a trap and you didn't know what you were talking about. And they keep going and leave me alone. But in reality, they were in fact trapped. In reality, they needed help. Now they need even more help than what they needed in the first place. Because at first, you would have been able to get them out the trap and y'all would have been gone. Now they have, not only do they realize they're aware that they are in a trap, they are terrified that they are in a trap. They are wigging out because they are in the trap, and they have made whoever put them in the trap aware that they know that they're in the trap. So now it's like it's worse than it was in the first place. A feast is made for laughter, wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. Okay? God is saying, like, this is someone that thinks that because they had certain things that they were okay. Okay, so this is someone that had, like, they had access to food and liquor, and they had access to money, so they're feeling like everything is fine. And it's like they were looking at you as if you don't know what you're talking about. They're looking at you as if you are just making stuff up. But once you left, they were able to see it completely. Like, when you were there, you were basically used to reveal this to them. Like, God used you to pull the veil from their eyes so that they could see that the glass was actually there. But they didn't like the fact that you were the one to tell them. So if this is a situation where a female, you went to save a man, you went to help a man, this man felt some kind of way that a woman was trying to help him. He felt some kind of way that a woman was sent to save him. He felt some kind of way that it's not a man. And the ego, okay, ego and arrogance allowed this person to stay trapped, act like you didn't know what you were talking about, act like you making stuff up, you seeing stuff, you and you were just like, okay, whatever, fine, and you left. Okay, and as soon as you left, they started to panic. And it's kind of like, for some of you, this person felt like, okay, well, this person is here and they can help me out of the trap, but I'm going to figure out how to get out of this by myself. And, like, for some of you, this person, in fact, wanted to take themselves out of the trap and put you in there. Okay. And for some, once you left, it's kind of like they realized that, one, you were not, you won't be pulling them out anymore. You're not there to pull them out anymore because you left. Two, they can't put you in there and leave, which was their plan. Okay. And it's really sad that this is but I feel like this is many I feel like many people have been through this, where God sent you to pull somebody out of a trap they found themselves in. And instead of them listening to what you said, what God led you to say, the plan that God gave you, the plan that would have got you both safely out of whatever situation they found themselves in, they decided to themselves, they thought to themselves, you know what? I'm going to put them in the trap, and then I'll be able to leave, and I can just leave them here. And this is the biggest mistake. This is a mistake that a lot of people make when they are crying out to God. They're praying to God for someone to help them. They're praying to God for someone to pull them out. They're praying to God that someone will come through for them. And then when God sends someone to come through, when God sends someone to help them, they decide that they are going to put that person in the trap that they have been crying about, and then they're going to carry on with their life. And they think to themselves that God is going to allow that to happen, and He will not. He will not. Um, and I'm just being reminded of when God sent Habakkuk to give Daniel something to eat. It wasn't a situation where Habakkuk was going to be stuck in there. That wasn't what it was. God sent him in there, He gave him something to eat, and He pulled him back out. And for whoever this is for, God sent you somewhere to help someone. They refused your help. They tried to act like they wanted you to stay around, but they refused your help. Okay. They refused your help. They told you didn't know what you were talking about. They told you that because they wanted to put you in there. They wanted to put you in the box. And God pulled you out before they could put you in the box. And then they began to wig out because their plan fell apart. But the thing is, They should have looked at God's plan, not their plan. Their plan was not going to work because God is not going to allow the very person that he is sending to help someone to get stuck in the trap that this person that wasn't like, no. And that's literally the message. Now this person, they are still stuck in a trap. They're trying to find a way out the trap, and they are in a worse predicament than they were in when God sent you to them. And they're in a worse predicament because instead of them listening to the plan that God had, instead of them following what God said, instead of them allowing you to help them, they insisted on trying to tell you you didn't know what you were talking about and trying to put you in the very trap that they were in. They insisted on trying to pull you into that. They insisted on trying to replace their place with you. They wanted you to sit in their place so that they could run free. Do not rival the king even in your thoughts, or curse the rich in your bedroom, because a bird in the sky may carry your words, and a bird on the wing may report what you say. This is somebody that thought to themselves. They made this plan to themselves. This is something they didn't tell you, this plan. They didn't whisper this plan to you. And for some of you, they are in appallment that you even left, that you even found out, that you would even know what their plan was, because this is something they said to themselves. This is something that was in their thoughts. But guess what? God is the King of Kings, the Almighty, the great God. Like, this is the great God of Abraham. This is the Lord of Lords. He knows everything. And he knew what they were thinking. He knew what they were going to plan. He knew the plan that they had for you. This is someone that whoever captured this person in this box, whoever had this person in this box, whatever reason this person was in this box, they were trying to deter all of the attention onto you. They were trying to turn, like, this is, yeah. They wanted all of the wrath that they were dealing with and whatever it is they had going on to be transferred to you so that you would be in that box and they will be able to run free. But because they refused to follow through the plan that God had in store, the plan that would have pulled them out, the plan that would have rescued them and would have left both of you unscathed, and they insisted on trying to put you in that trap, they still there and you have run free. And that's the message. Like, this is literally, if this person wouldn't have had these wicked ideas and they wouldn't have been had this wicked heart. And you know, the sad thing about this message is this is someone that in reality, the only reason that they are being this way, they have this wicked idealistic, they think in this wicked way, is because of what they are going through, you know. And it's sad what they're going through, but that doesn't mean that it's okay for them to try to cause someone else to go through what they're going through. And instead of this person seeing you as someone that was there to help them, they saw you as someone that was going to cause problems. They saw you as someone that they should attack, someone that they should be going off on, someone that they should be going against, that you were an enemy. And that's really sad because, you know, you really were trying to help this person. And I know that for whoever this is for, you can feel hurt and heartbroken that you had to leave because you really wanted to save this person. You really wanted to help them. But the thing is, God had to pull you up out of there because they never had it in their heart. Their intention was never to help you. Their intention was never that not help you, but their intention was never to do good by you. Their intention was to cause you to be in that trap. They dug a pit for you. While you were trying to pull them out of the pit that they were in, they decided to start digging a pit for you. And it's like you saw them digging a pit for you. And while you are giving them a helping hand to climb out of there, you didn't put a ladder down there so they can get out. And they didn't knock your ladder down and say, you need to come down here. And you know what? You left. Why would you go in there? So y'all both can be stuck. You know what I'm saying? And like in reality, that's what would have happened. Like they can't see that. And that's sad that they can't see, but they weren't able to see that it wasn't going to be a situation. They would not be let out. That it will be a situation where y'all both will be stuck. It's not going to be a situation where you will be stuck and they will be able to run free like the way that they were thinking. But that's what the devil do. You know what I'm saying? The devil got a hold to this person and make this person believe that if they would have got you trapped, if they would have made you stuck, if they would have held you down, and got you stuck in there, that they would be able to run free. But what they don't realize is the door would have been shut on both of y'all. And God said, okay. He sent somebody to help. They didn't want the help, and he left them there. And that's the message, baby. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.